Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Dee. I'm with DeeJDesigns. I'm the owner, operator, and designer of DeeJDesigns. And today I'm going to do a review on my 8x13 Mighty Hoops. I had to get a larger hoop because the projects that I was doing or the designs I was doing was a whole lot larger than the small 6x5 and 8x9 hoop that I had. So this is how it comes packaged, and you have to indicate which machine you have because that will determine which brackets they'll send you with the hoop. Okay, very strong magnet. And I'm going to turn this right side up. Okay, you're going to have to get the hoop apart, and this tab at the bottom helps to separate. The magnets are very strong. And make sure your hoop is upright. The warning sign should be upright. I have an HCD 1501, so it requires a spacer. Not all these hoops requires a spacer. Okay, so my particular hoop calls for the flathead screws, which I'm placing in the groove there, and carefully flip it up and put the spacer on. Once you get the spacer on, then you can put your nuts, and that groove side is down. I don't know what you call that. It looks like some built-in washer that gets faced down. That's important. I guess well, you got to put the bracket on first. Let's get the first bracket on the right. All right. And then you put the nuts on. Then make sure the writing, it looks like the stock number or the serial number, the item number is faced up. The writing is faced up. It's hard to get these screws on. And screw them as tight as you can by hand, because we're going to go back and we're going to tighten them with the Phillips screwdriver. Okay. All right, let's get the other side. Once again, we're going to put the flathead screws in the back. Oh, the magnet is very strong. And we're going to carefully lift it up. Up. Try this again. One fell out. Okay. All right, once you got that, you put your spacer in. And like I said, not all hoops require this. My particular model did require the spacer. And at this point, I am putting on the other side. I did speed up the video so that it can go a little quicker. And basically, it is the same process as the other side. So once you get the screws in, again, that's when I got the screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, and I just tightened it. And those screws aren't going anywhere. It's nice and tight. Okay, I got my letters all cut. I cut my letters with twill on my M1 XTool. And I do have a video in my YouTube channel to show how to do this, okay? All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to get this stabilizer cut so that we can hoop it with the Mighty Hoops. And I'm using my 8x13 size Mighty Hoop because this is a larger design and it's perfect for this project. It's a front chest design. This is a perfect size, the Mighty Hoops. And I'll put a link in the description for a free shipping code if you're interested in buying the Mighty Hoops. I really like these hoops, and I have replaced all my hoops with the Mighty Hoops. It's definitely a time saver, and if you're embroiderer, it's a must-have item. All right, I'm going to put the bracket in the back, and make sure you have this with the tab going down so it'll be the right side when you do clamp your hoop. And I don't have a hooping station big enough for this hoop. I do have a smaller one, but this is a larger shirt. It's actually an extra large, so I'm gonna have to do this by hand. And it does take a little longer, but the hooping stations, this would have gone a whole lot quicker. It is on my wish list. All right, that looks like it's in a good place. Done. Okay, and now I'm going to take it over to my embroidery machine. Okay, it's at my embroidery machine, and I have the design ready to go. And it's going to do the outline stitch. And usually the outline stitch is the same color as your applique. Okay, now I'm going to put the applique letters. And you can see how nicely cut these letters are. I did cut them, like I said, on my XTool M1. And I don't have to cut the fabric while it's in the hoop. And this goes a lot faster, especially if you have multiple projects that uses these letters. You can cut a lot in advance. It'll go much quicker. Love this concept. Okay, this is ready to stitch, and I'll take it over to my embroidery machine. And this is pressure sensitive twill. If you're using fabric, you'd want to spray the other side to keep it down. Okay, so I'm going to start my tack down stitch. And the tack down thread is using the same color. Okay, now it's going to do the cover stitch. Which is a satin stitch. top stitch, and it's doing it in the green to coordinate with the color of the shirt. Now it's doing the lettering. And this design will be available in my Shopify store, and I'll put a link in the description in case you're interested in purchasing. It does require a lot of stitches. I think I'm going to probably change the cover stitch, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do that. But it looks pretty good. I like the color coordination. Okay, we've completed the stitching. I really do like this hoop. It hooped it very well. Alrighty, and now we're going to cut the facing, the stabilizer, and then I'm going to take it to my heat press, and we're going to press down the applique. And this design will be on my website. I can put a link in the description if anybody's interested in purchasing this design. Okay, get that cut as close as possible, and I'll be taking it to the heat press to give it a good press. Okay, let's give it a good pressing, and I'm putting this cloth so it don't flatten the design on the embroidery. That's a little bit too tight. Let's make this a little looser. And I'm going to do that for about 5 seconds. Should be enough. Alrighty, we have our... And this is the finished product. I'm very pleased the way it came out. This will conclude my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.